Who would start the show? Who would start the show? Who's gonna be late to the show?
Start the show. Hopefully, say start the show.
Survivor Series.
My notification just said we're live.
Who let the? Oh wait, sorry. Okay. And click. Oh. He's so sick of our shit. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Look at that. He's gonna hang himself. Oh, I'm sorry, man. People, that's it's just man. He's gonna end up like accidentally like locking that shit up or tying that shit up. He's not gonna be able to get out of it. Oh man. Oh look at you're muted, brother. That shit unplugged. He's like, oh motherfucker.
He's like, he got sick of our crap.
Man, I said that shit sounds like a good time, but then this motherfucker fucked it up.
Yeah, goddamn, Mike. No, man, Mike Jones. No,
you. No, I'm really gonna go kill myself.
Okay, no, I'm sorry, don't come back. No, people, we are here. We're doing the WWE Survivor Series talk. We told you guys we were going to do it this whole fucking week, and we were not happy to do it at all. We were very, very just dreading this shit. But it is Survivor Series. It's one of the biggest 4 pay-per-views of the year. Up next there to SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. So this is supposed to be like a big fucking deal. Before you even continue on,
this is the 4th one. This is the final one for the year.
Yeah, no shit. It's like the big, supposed to be the big climax of everything. The big sexual stuff. But, but we're not intoxicated. Maybe Hovik is a little bit. I don't know.
I wish.
Do you wish because of this quality of the show, by the way? Just quickly.
No, I just want to be drunk there.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. There's some crippling depression there. It's okay.
Trey Cooper. It's an issue.
But Trey Cooper, you right now, are you feeling good or bad? And I'll assume what those reasons are. But like right now, after watching the show, do you feel good or bad?
I'm in the middle.
In the middle. Okay.
I really am. Yeah. So.
I mean, we'll get to that. Kind of with you on that, Trey, but. Man, people, so here's the thing, Survivor Series, and before we start once again, too, I just want to ask you guys as well, Survivor Series, is it a big deal show to you still? Because I know I started off with this shit, but yeah, for you.
One of my favorites, Vince. One of my favorite pay-per-views of the year.
And it's always been like that for you this entire time?
It's actually been like that for a very long time, because I just love those elimination matches, man. You know, I just really love them. So every time it's like, you know, oh, Survivor Series, let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I like that shit too, man. So Trey, how about you, man? Is it a big deal to you still?
It never really been that big of a deal. Survivor Series, my favorite one is always going to be WWE versus The Invasion. That's still going to be my top number one of all time.
2001 Survivor Series, that's the shit right there.
Yeah, that's always going to be my number one. But overall, it's just. I've never really seen Survivor Series as that big of a deal, I guess. They do their best to try to make it that way, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite matches. So,
yeah, I'm the same way. I mean, I always never feel that happy about Survivor Series, except for if I know there's going to be a return or a heel turn and things like that. And spoiler alert right now, there really wasn't a big heel turn tonight, because Triple H was already heel. I don't know. He was already an asshole. Like he was already.
We'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But the thing is, though, is like I feel like that is kind of not even a pro because of the fact that tonight, one thing to bring up really quick is that it wasn't a big show. What they told you was going to happen, these matches, this show was literally for the matches. There was nothing else other than that, and it's like we might have to rate this in 2 different ways, like match quality versus just entertainment, you know. And that's what I'm going to be doing. If you guys want to like, you know. Think of that mentally right now ahead of time. You know, that's probably what we're going to be doing tonight is, you know, reviewing this in 2 different ways. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it's necessary. Now, to start off, the pros. I want to start off positive as pie, man. And, you know, I don't know where to start off with as far as positivity except for, you know, chronologically, the New Day. That shit was pretty cool. Hovig, what do you think about this match, man, and the New Day, or the Shield defeating the New Day?
I was actually kind of hyped because I did want the Shield to win. But I really, I really thought that the fucking match was actually pretty fucking good. I mean, I had a good time with it, and there was something during the promo that they said that just made me. It's when I think it was like Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods. One of them said that, you know, was like, oh, they were calling out the Shield for doing their own fucking invasion on SmackDown on Tuesday. They're like, it took y'all 3 weeks to do something. We already fucking started. Like,
yeah.
fighting motherfuckers. I started laughing when I heard that. I was like, that's funny.
No, it's amazing. And really quick, I just want to show some love to the chat really quick. The YouTube chat's up here in the house, y'all. Bob Lob gives us a 2.5 out of 5 for Survivor Series, and we're going to talk about that later on too.
But I read Robot King is just doing the whole fucking schedule.
Yeah, which is, I mean, I mean, that's, I'm a little confused by that, to be quite honest. But I mean, hey, it's
awesome. Thank you, Badu.
Yeah,
is it a scheduling guy now?
Yeah, I know. Like he's actually gonna hook us up with some traveling packages. Yeah, my boy.
Front row seating. I want my seat, and I can take it home with me.
Yeah, absolutely. To hit his wife with it. He's like, "Bitch, gotta bam." Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I know.
You're here, but don't throw it out there.
I'm sorry, but no. But the thing is, man, I'm looking over here, and we'll talk about this in the next thing, with the cons. But he's saying, no, fuck the ending, fuck that entire match. But as far as the New Day match and everything like that, dude, I say everything was just fucking bravo. I loved it so much. Trey, what'd you feel about the match quality, brother?
Best match of the whole entire night. Yeah. I don't think any match tonight really lived up to the Shield versus the New Day. I loved every minute of it. It was great. It was fun. Man, it was one of those matches like, how people was hyping up the Shield versus the Wyatt family back then when they first had that match and they were chanting this is awesome beforehand. I'm surprised that didn't really get that kind of reaction because I thought it was awesome for the New Day and the Shield to actually go against each other because we never thought the Shield would get back together anyway to have this match with the New Day. And they brought it. They really did. It was 100% all-around good freaking match. I was caught off guard by it a little bit. Granted, I thought it would make more sense for the New Day to win only because the New Day's been together for a while and the Shield just kind of reconnected. So in that sense, I kind of want the New Day to win on that, but I'm not really mad the Shield won. So, but I want the New Day to win, obviously. But anyway.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I agree with you in that sense. I mean, I guess we can, discuss something else too, because I mean, like I said, I just want to go through all of our pros. I was gonna say prawns. What the fuck? I'm gonna put both of them together.
Yeah, we're about to go through some seafood, bro.
Yeah, we're about to do some District 9 shit. It's a fucking prawn man. Listen to me, it's a fucking prawn man. I hate that fucking guy. So anyways. But the thing is, man, another big pro for me is this fucking Sheamus, Cesaro versus Uso match.
That was a great fucking match.
God,
dude.
this is so fucking great, dude. I had such a great time with that match, dude.
Oh, man, that was such a good fucking match.
Yeah.
Like today, the fucking Usos just fucking shine like they've never shined before, bro.
Even their entrance felt so big. Like, this was like a big event. You know what I mean? Like, I love their entrance. Like, they came out with a swagger. Like, yep, we owning this shit tonight,
and
y'all.
Fucking Sheamus with that, man, did no one else fucking figure it out that was supposed to be a metal bar?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I said. They're like, it's the fucking bar. It's a fucking metal bar.
Fuck yeah, that shit's better. That's awesome. And Trey, what do you feel about this match? I mean, does this count as a pro to you, dude?
Yeah, it does. Man, that match was fun. Usos brought it, man, because I was thinking, like, especially Sheamus being a former World Heavyweight Champion or whatever. I mean, they named his accolades during the match. And then, of course, Cesaro being one of the best wrestlers in the world. I thought the Usos really had to bring it tonight, and they did, man. It was just so freaking fun. I was up there with the Shield versus New Day for me. The tag team matches killed it tonight for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's great because this show is very tag team oriented as far as the elimination thing, or whatever. And then to see like these not so multi-man matches did probably more shit than the main 5-on-5 bouts because. And I hate to do it, and I mean, hey, stop me if you guys have more pros and everything, but I gotta get to our first con, and that.
Well, yeah, no, another pro was the AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar match. That was actually pretty fucking cool.
Okay, it was, but I do have issues with it. But tell me first. I mean, I'll get back to it for my opinion way later on, but I want to get your opinion as to why it was good. What'd you feel good about this match?
Brock actually fucking did a match. AJ Styles actually got a fucking match out of Shao Kahn.
Yeah,
like, it was like the greatest thing ever. I was like, when Lesnar just started ragdolling him, we're like, oh shit, it's gonna be a fucking squash match. Then AJ Styles was like, nope, fuck yo, I'm still in this shit. Nope, no. Oh shit, he done got me. Oh no. Like it's like, bro, like, because normally when you see a fucking Brock Lesnar match, it's like a few minutes long, and if he's like in a bigger match, they normally eliminate him first or incapacitate him. That way he can't be in the fucking match. He was in this whole fucking match the whole time. he was trying to keep up to fucking AJ Styles, especially since he's a fucking flyer. You know what I'm like? Look, you just saw that the 350 or whatever, the 450 or whatever it is.
Yeah, 450 splash.
And, yeah, the 450 splash. And it's like, it was just like, at some points, like, I was just getting blown away because fucking, I don't know what it was, but there's this one spot when I think AJ Styles just did something, and all of a sudden Brock is trying to get up, and he just fucking Pele kicked him right in the face. I was like, oh shit! Like, I just really had so much fun with this fucking match. Yeah, I know, 1F5, he fucking won, but whatever. But wait till we get to that fucking main event match of Braun Strowman, one power slam, eliminated 2 people. Okay, so don't give me that shit.
No, exactly. Damn.
Fucking Brock actually put in work.
No shit. No, Brock is fucking. No, he did such a great job tonight. And I remember I was watching this with somebody, and when we were watching this, we were just kind of like, "Yo, yeah, family member." But when we were watching this, dude, we were like, just kind of like, "Okay, yep." You know, don't go to the bathroom or anything, because this is just gonna be like fucking 1 minute long. And I literally, I was kind of like, when the fuck is this gonna end? But go
exactly. Like, remember last year's Survivor Series was a minute and a half against Goldberg, and then this motherfucker had a match tonight. That's what blew my fucking mind. I was like, and a long match? It was like, what, 15, maybe 20 minutes long? I don't know. I didn't keep count, but I kept looking at the fucking clock. It was like further and further. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking long.
Yeah, and
I think this is the first real match AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar has really had since he's been back with the WWE.
Oh yeah. I absolutely 100% agree. And I mean, Trey, like, I know you didn't get a chance to talk about this, but yeah, like, obviously you consider this a pro. More of the pros of the particular match. Like, because I'm looking over here too, and maybe we can defend this, and this can be a good segue into our next segment. But, you know, Bob Lobb is saying, like, Styles versus Brock is definitely a pro aside from the ending of that particular match. So do you agree with him on that particular con? And what do you think about the match, dude?
I mean, the 1F5 thing did piss me off. I will admit that. The overall match was fun. But I can't really defend the fact that it took 1F5 to defeat AJ Styles, because it's kind of the typical Brock Lesnar trope at this point. And like, even Hovick brought it up, I can't really be mad at that if I'm not really mad about the Braun Strowman thing, which, you know, I kind of am anyway.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry, Trey.
Go ahead, Hovick.
No, I was just gonna say. Yeah, no. The way I looked at it was like, it didn't really anger me like it does a lot of people, the whole F5, because I mean, Brock was throwing him left and right with the German suplex. So that's like a signature move for him. So he did plenty of that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then the F5 was just the topping on the cake. You know, that's why it doesn't anger me as much as it angers everybody else, because the German suplex is his fucking it's like his second finisher. You know, half the match, that's what he was doing, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That's why that doesn't really anger me as much as other people. And plus, we all knew Brock was going to win.
Yeah, and with your point with that whole, I guess the only thing that I was kind of disappointed in the AJ, which is kind of a con, is Tim kept doing the phenomenal forms. Granted, I get that was kind of like his big move against Brock Lesnar, but ever since he did that, the Roman Reigns, like that one time, I got mad about that because I was like, "Dude, what are you doing? He's gonna reverse it at any time," and that's kind of what happened anyway. It's like, that's what disappoints me about AJ Styles. That seems like to be the only big thing he has, like, for the most part. Now, when he did the calf crusher, that was a thumbs up for me also. That was an amazing thing, because I don't think this is the first time you've seen Brock Lesnar done it in a submission in a very long time, I believe. So it was amazing to see that. So yeah, the match was pretty good. You know, I didn't. It's funny because when I was first watching it, like, I was kind of mad about it, but as I thought about it more, I was like, yeah, this actually was a really good match.
Man, I was saying, if Brock Lesnar tapped out to that fucking hold, man, I'm like, oh my god. World's gonna fucking end.
Now, really quick, before we continue on, because I could use this as another segue, but any more pros from you guys?
I got one pro.
What is it?
Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte. That was my favorite singles match of the night. Like, in terms of one-on-one.
That was actually pretty decent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially because I love how Alexa Bliss was kind of making this more on her personal list, because she said this during the pre-show that Charlotte was the only horsewoman she hasn't defeated from NXT. You know, she beat Becky, she beat Bayley, she beat Sasha, and she need to beat Charlotte to put that on her list, to put Charlotte in the past.
For your ass, continuity.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that. That was great. And Alexa Bliss, this is the most hardest I have seen her fight in a match ever. I
Yeah.
could not believe how hardcore she was in this match. That was amazing. Like
What?
Charlotte really had to fight for that win, man. It was they did not. Charlotte she was pulling. She had to pull for that victory.
And
And I loved it. It was great.
And when the match ended, all you see is Charlotte just looking at Alexa. She's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, like, fuck
Yeah, pretty
you bad
much,
bitch.
It's like,
yeah,
you go, girl.
yeah. So yeah, that was my best singles match of the night. So yeah, that's one more pro I had.
Okay, so here we go. Hovig, do you have another pro from this show at all that you want to like to discuss? Because I feel like, as everything you guys are saying, I'm going to get yelled at a lot tonight.
Do I have another pro?
Because there is that 5-on-5 women's match, but that might be my first con.
Trash.
Horrible. Fuck that match, dude.
So here we go. I'm switching it. It's time to go all in. It's time to go all in. God damn. Tamina beats Nia fucking Jax? Really?
But, hold on, real quick. To play devil's advocate, that was actually kind of a smarter way to do it with a count out. Because you do know for a fact that it was going to be almost even powering each other. So count out to me was okay.
I was so fucking mad. And here's another thing too. Trey, I like Asuka as much as the next guy. Love me some fucking Asuka. But tell me why this fucking girl basically destroyed the entire SmackDown fucking locker room basically by her fucking self.
Oh, dude, you have no idea how mad I
Jesus.
was about that, Nick. If I was not in this house, I would be. Angry Trey wants to come out right now. Angry Trey wants to curse this match out right now. But I can't.
Yelling code, Trey. Yelling
I can't. I have to put him away. I got people in the house right now. I can't do that. That was so stupid. It was so stupid and it was so predictable. This women's match was literally trying to show off Asuka. That's all it was.
Yeah.
And it made me so angry. I could not believe, it was like the way they booked it was so obvious. It was so predictable and it was so bad. This right here was the worst thing tonight, in my opinion. The worst.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are saying that the men's Survivor Series match is the worst, but if you just pay attention to this match and you see the horrible booking that was done just to lead up to Asuka defeating Natalya and freaking Tamina, that was so stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I say something?
go ahead.
You know, Nick, how you always say you're tired of Nakamura?
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of Asuka.
Thank you so much. I could kiss you right now. Oh God, yes, I am honestly sick of Asuka.
I love her. I love her, but get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Just go. I'm tired of you and your undefeated shit.
You know what I'm sick of too?
Lose one fucking match, would you?
I'm sick of, and I hate to do this. I'm not defending the girl just because I want to bang her or because she's black, but like Alicia Fox, that girl was not eliminated, for fuck's sake.
Did you catch that shit too?
Dude,
Oh
the
my
referee,
God, that job, dude, they botched. They botched the heck out of that.
She was not out of the match, dude. She didn't even know that she was like, dude, she was actually getting into another fucking wrestling move, and then she waited outside the fucking apron that whole time, and then someone was like, you know what, dude, we don't know what the fuck's going on. Just go backstage.
You're eliminated. Go.
That's
no.
fucked up,
The three hit. That's the thing though. The three did hit. Like the referee did count the three, but I don't think that was meant to happen. I don't think that was because like you said, freaking Alicia was about to go for a next match. Dang it, next move.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't even remember her being the legal woman in the match.
She was.
Yeah, she was the legal woman. But then here's the thing, though. If we notice, they didn't even announce her being eliminated from the match.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's what confused me. I was like, where's she going?
Yeah. And then the thing that sucks, too, and by the way, before we continue, Liam McLaughlin. That's a cool name. I like that name. We are the MCA, and we talk about wrestling, and it's pretty cool, and you should chill and wait for us. And while we bitch about things. And tell us what you think about Survivor Series, because the shit was awesome. Oh, well, they shut the fuck up, too. That was the most perfect time fucking.
It was.
Honestly, that was one of my favorite moments. Just shut the fuck up, man. I love it. That was amazing.
A person named Liam McLaughlin told us to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up, man. Fucking Liam McLaughlin. Fucking A, fucking porn name and shit. But the thing is, though, Alicia Fox, man, they didn't even announce her. And then Booker T, and man, for once, Booker T was speaking fucking sense, and he was like, "No, it's not. It's 3-on-3 still." And then fucking Corey Graves and Michael Cole were like, no, like, it's not 3-on-3. Like, she was eliminated. I'm just like, God, dude.
Damn, that whole fucking.
Yeah, even the commentators were arguing.
It started off okay, and then it just went. Fuck it.
That was amazing, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck to think about that shit. It's like, I mean, do you guys feel like Alicia Fox is still trying to be in, or she was supposed to be in the match still, or no? Like, Trey, I'm gonna ask you first.
Man, I do. That referee messed up, just like what Bob Love just said just now, Cedric. Yeah, that referee messed up big time. That was not meant to happen, because like a lot of people didn't see him count to 3, but unfortunately I did see it. But like Alicia, she kicked out though, like. But it was 3 already, so it was like, hey, he had to get out. But they didn't do the Alicia Fox. It's been eliminated thing. So it was just a big botch, man. That had to be the most botchiest botch I've seen in a while. Yeah. So, yeah, it was just bad.
That was like a botch of the ages.
Yeah, that was going to be a botchamania moment for sure. I expect that in the next fucking thing.
Yeah, but it's not like it mattered, though, because like I said, everything was booked just to make freaking Asuka look good.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mean, that's the thing, too. That's Asuka showcase shit.
God damn it. Just like last night, Nick, when you were mentioning how the fucking spotlight had to go straight to Asuka, only because of the whole storyline between her and Ember Moon.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I'm getting sick and tired of this fucking woman. Yeah. I love her.
I love her too, and then she did great in a match. Like that's the thing. That's what's so weird. Is like I have to rate this entire show by 2 different things, because the match quality, great fucking match, but there was so much bullshit that pissed me up. He's like,
good match.
I mean, to an extent, because here's the thing. One thing I really didn't like, I hate there was so many stare downs. Like Nia and Tamina, why was that such a, oh, look at these 2 behemoths look at each other? For one, no one gives a fuck about Tamina.
Just because they're cousins, that's why.
It's their family.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, the whole thing with Asuka, like, just being who Asuka is, like, I mean, and hey, just like Lily McLaughlin said, Asuka is a crazy bitch, and Asuka is a crazy bitch.
That she is.
Yeah, but it's just like, I didn't even see the craziness leading up to the match. Like, this was basically like a Trish Stratus being to fuck up everybody. Asuka's character was not, like, shown here in a cool way. It wasn't like she was being, like, extremely, I don't know, like, monstrous or I don't know, like, I don't know the right word to say, but you know how Asuka's so different and she's so crazy?
Dominant.
She wasn't, like, she was dominant, she was winning over people, but it felt like she was winning like a John Cena babyface type thing. It wasn't like a badass thing. It was like, oh no, she's a superhero. She's fucking John Cena of the women's division. Like,
super Asuka.
Yeah, it was a super bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't like that at all, man, because, yeah, it just...
I'm trying to come up with a name for...
No, I'm just saying, like... like, here's the thing. This is a good way to actually explain it. It was like as if somebody, like, fucking, like, you're playing a 2K video game and you start the match with, like, infinite fucking finishers. You know what I mean? And, like, you don't earn, like, destroying everybody in a fucking ring. It's just, It's like squash after squash after squash. This match, at no point was I like, oh, God, I wonder who's going to fucking win. And the only thing I was, like, surprised with is when Tamina beat Nia Jax. And I'm sick of Nia Jax getting the fucking shortest end of the fucking stick all the goddamn time. I mean, I don't know. And then you saying Trey too, like when you said something about Nia Jax lost by countout. Fucking awful.
I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. Still, awful. I hate that shit. I don't think that was a good idea. You got a match where everybody's outside the fucking ring, and that rule doesn't stick with that, because every Survivor Series show, there's always a big-ass thing where they get the guy who's legal and throw him outside the fucking ring, powerbomb him through a fucking table, every single year, by the way, and he never gets back up. He's out there for 30 fucking seconds so they can continue there's some fucking storyline. And they did that again tonight with Braun Strowman, by the way. So it's like... Yeah, they didn't even stick to their own fucking rule today. Like, they're losing continuity that was made this fucking day. And didn't stick to it for something to happen an hour later. It's fucking stupid. Count out in the Survivor Series match. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that drives me up the fucking wall. I can't stand that. But, hey, that's just how I feel. Now, another con of mine. And by the way, before we continue, do you guys have any other cons?
About the women's match?
Just about in general. Just anything on the show. Any cons?
Nothing too crazy that I know of.
No.
Okay. I mean, I know that everybody's gonna start bitching about the main event match.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it wasn't really. I mean, there was pros and cons to that match to me, so that's why I'm not really getting any too in depth with that one. I want to see what you guys have to say.
Exactly. And really quick before we even continue, who the fuck puts Alicia Fox as a captain? She is fucking awful. And here's one thing. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. And hopefully we will shut the fuck up in future videos. But but when Liam says, you know, Alicia Fox as a captain is fucking awful, I actually, and I guess she considers that a con or whatever. I will say, you know, as a captain, I thought that was a great idea. She made that shit funny. I actually liked when Alicia Fox was fighting in the ring. I actually like Alicia Fox a lot, and that's why I was so mad that she just randomly disappeared from the fucking ring. Shit was stupid. But Trey, any other cons from the actual show?
I hate that Miz versus Baron Corbin was.
Shit, I forgot about that match.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. I had to look up what all happened on the show till just now. Miz versus Baron Corbin was kind of meh. To be honest, it wasn't really the best. But I'm not really mad about it. It was just like, it happened, you know. I didn't like Baron's promo at the end, though. At the end of the match, that was awesome. To put himself over a little bit. But other than that, the overall match was kind of. The Intercontinental versus United States Championship match. You would think Miz would have won, you know, since he's been kind of being pushed to the moon lately. But hey, Baron needed a win. This is the first big win I want to say Baron's had in a while, so I guess he kind of needed that. So.
The one thing that really pissed me off, and I'm going to show it the full screen instead of my little overlay like this. I'm going to show the full screen. This shit. Baron Corbin pummels the Miz in front of his wife. Why the fuck did he need to get that beat down like that in front of his wife, especially when before the match they literally showed the fucking Miz doing that goddamn thing where he was on what was it, Twitch, whatever the fuck, and he was responding to Baron Corbin talking shit about his pregnant wife, and he literally told him, like, you ever talk about my pregnant wife again, I'm gonna knock your fucking teeth in. And he says fucking, by the way, like they had to bleep it. And I'm like, wow, that's cool. Now I'm seeing this extra side of the Miz, you know, like this badass baby face. I don't talk shit about my wife. I'm gonna fuck you up. So cool. And then he fucking loses. He loses to Baron Corbin of all people. Like, I mean, this whole match, Miz was whooping his ass. It was pretty cool. Miz has a Miztourage. How did the Miz lose clean with the Miztourage by his side and him being mad? It's like, Baron Corbin's not that big of a guy to beat him with all these obstacles in his fucking way. But I mean, like, Kobe, do you agree with that at all, or do you feel like I'm just bitching?
Well, I think you're just bitching. To be honest, I mean, with Baron Corbin winning and doing that whole beatdown in front of his wife, in front of, you know, Maurice, I was like, that was storyline right there, especially like with the whole feud that they were going on with fucking Twitter. So it kind of fit into that whole continuity thing, man. And the funny thing is, you know, it's like he wanted to, you know, do everything he can to beat his ass down just so he could win because Baron Corbin was talking about his wife. No, and yeah, he got the short stick and he fucking lost. So it's kind of ironic, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's to an extent. But at the same, I mean, by no means was the match good. I'm just looking at it as a kind of like a storyline type of thing. But I forgot it even existed tonight.
Now, Trey, and maybe I'm gonna ask you, Trey, what do you feel? I mean, do you feel like I was bitching, or do you agree with me in those assessments I made?
I mean, the thing is, it just seemed like in terms of being a fan, you just kind of wanted Miz to win in a sense where he actually won to defend his woman, you know. And so that kind of means that you kind of bought into it in a way. So I get that. This was just one of those sides where the bad guy won. He wasn't able to defend Maurice like he thought he could, and Baron won. Now, granted, how he won with the Miztourage being there, I am kind of confused by that, to be honest. But he was able to pull off the victory, and it was a clean win, and nobody can't really say otherwise that it wasn't a clean win. So yeah, he was able to defeat Miz, and Baron Corbin got to talk his crap all he want. He shut Miz's mouth, and he shut the world's mouth, just like he said. So
now
that's it.
My next thing, and I'm doing this just for my boy. Ruthless is in there. He's talking about that 50-50 club, and I get that. No one gets over. You're right. And I know you like this boy a lot. But, man, fuck this match. I'm sorry. I know you guys had a fun time with it, Hovig and Trey. For one, this move was the fakest fucking move I have ever seen. That Dude, you cannot tell me that's convincing at all. That his selling and Paul Heyman in the background holding his heart like a fucking Mexican girl in a Telemundo fucking video. Like, I'm sorry, but that shit was rough, dude. And this fucking thing with Brock Lesnar, like, it was cool that he's able to finally do his job for once and actually earn a paycheck and actually have a match. That's great. That's wonderful. But the thing is, AJ Styles didn't even get to do his AJ Stylesisms. I'm sorry, but we all bitch about Roman Reigns and John Cena, the 4 moves of doom, 5 moves of doom. AJ Styles, Mr. Phenomenal, 20 fucking moves. Oh my god, he does so much. He flips around, he does this. He did the same flip 20 fucking times. And that goddamn jumping springboard fucking elbow fucking Roman Reigns punch, whatever the fuck, it was terrible. And it barely ever hit Brock Lesnar. That shit was the fakest thing, and both on Brock Lesnar's part and AJ Styles' part. They both sucked for that. And the German suplexes. Enough with the German suplexes. How many fucking Germans do you have to fucking take? And how... another thing, too. He's beating the shit off AJ Styles. And then just randomly, AJ Styles gets like one of those comeback meters and just completely whoops Brock Lesnar's ass when he just got his ass kicked for 12 minutes in the match. And this had no business being 20 minutes long for only one F5 to end the fucking thing. Ugh, I hate this match. Trey, go ahead.
I mean, I was on the pro side of this, so I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah,
I mean,
we already spoke about this. So I don't know what the hell you're going on about.
Yeah, we're letting you just go on because that's your call. We don't have anything. We love the match for what it was. So
okay. Well, I mean, was there any issue with you guys as far as the way it ended with the F5? I mean, I know Hovig doesn't really care, but like you, Trey. I mean, why do you feel like that? Because I could have sworn you said that you didn't like the ending of that match.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending of that match, really. But as even Hovig brought up the fact that, hey, he took so many suplexes and everything, so like it made sense for that one F5 to take him out. So it was like, I guess I agree with that. Well, not guess, I do agree with that. It just, I kind of wanted more because it was still kind of a lackluster ending. It just kind of like with the 2 matches from NXT Takeover yesterday. It's like I kind of wanted a more awesome or, no pun intended, phenomenal ending compared to that. But, I got what I got from the match, and it was a lot of fun. So,
but we all have to agree that this shit was never going to happen if it was with him and Jinder Mahal.
No, see, that's
I'm
so glad you said that because and fuck both of you because Ruthless, the man, the meth legend, he speaks the truth. Okay, Ruthless says, and no, I was not a fan of the match, but I'd rather than Jinder. Oh wait, never mind. Fuck, he said the opposite. God damn it!
No, I was gonna say heck no, in the sense that. This would have been awesome if Jinder was in the match.
No, I don't think that's the case. I think with Jinder Mahal being the big, tall...
Nick, he's being sarcastic.
No, I'm not being sarcastic. I am all for the Maharaja.
Okay, is he being sarcastic? I don't know. I can't
Yes.
tell.
No, I'm not. You stop it. I'm a fan of Jinder Mahal. Maharaja for life.
I don't know, but I like him. I like Jinder Mahal.
Me too.
Okay, cool.
Is Cedric still in here?
Yeah, no, he's straight. Don't hand it the ginger. The thing is, man, I really fucking like Jinder Mahal quite a bit, man. And I mean, like, there's times where I felt like his promos against Shinsuke Nakamura were bad, but that's because it's against Naka-fucking-Mura. Because there's nothing to say about the guy. Oh, look at you, slanted fucking eyes. Oh, look at you, fucking want to be Michael Jackson. Like, it's like you can't even insult the dude because who he is the insult. He should be embarrassed. He fucking sucks. So, like, that's the thing about that. And I feel like with Jinder Mahal, dude, like, I'm sorry, but, like, AJ Styles, yes, he did have a good match with Brock Lesnar to an extent. I mean, granted, it was like, okay, Brock, like, I really wish you could have put more into it, but then again, you can't because you fucking suck too. All you can do is 2 fucking moves constantly. But Jinder Mahal had his fucking Maharaja with him. Brock could have destroyed those guys. Especially, imagine that, like, before the bell rings and Brock just destroys the Maharaja. That would have been fucking cool. And then you'd always be thinking, like, when are those guys going to come back out? Heel versus heel.
Are you referring to the Singh brothers?
Fuck! Oh, I don't know what Maharaja means. Is that fucking like Italian dish? Like, what the fuck is that?
he's like a sultan or a fucking ruler or some shit.
I don't know what the modern day Maharaja. I thought like it was like the cabinet or something. Like I don't know what the fuck. Some shit. Jesus. I want JBL back. At least he fucking speaks the language I fucking speak. No, but anyways, no. I mean, I was about to call him Maharaja.
It means ruler. It means ruler and king.
You just looked it up on Google, bitch. Like, fuck you.
I just did, but before when I was telling you, that was before Google.
Man, you didn't just call him King Mahal. That actually, that sounds like a cool name. That would be cool.
That does
King Mahal.
That
King
does
I like
have
that
a
actually.
that does have a ring to it. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, you know how you do, like, Finn Balor is the demon? Like, with him, it's like, I'm the Maharaja. I am King Mahal. Like, that's, yeah. Wow. I want my money, WWE, for using that shit in the future when King of the Ring comes back. Fucking goddamn.
They're gonna fucking trademark that shit. And they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is you?"
Yeah. I'm Nick Diaz.
They're gonna be like, "We thought of that shit."
I'm attached to chat, Vince. He chokes me out. Man, speaking of choking out, we gotta talk about that later too. But the thing is, Triple H. That shit was hilarious. But yes, I feel like Jinder Mahal would have been a much better, thing for this, and especially when you think about like the backstage news. And I read the dirt sheets, so my bad. But like, Trey, did you hear about the dirt sheets where I guess Brock just didn't want to work with him? I think he told me about this actually.
I told you about it.
Yeah,
I always feel like Trey does everything that Hovig does.
I don't get credit for
I'm
anything
sorry.
anymore.
I love Trey so much more than you because he came from the fruit of my loins. So it's just the way it is.
I'm just a bastard redheaded stepchild.
Yeah, I took him in. But yeah, like, for one, do you think that that's actually true? Like, I mean, what do you feel about that in particular? Like, do you feel like Brock Lesnar really did say he doesn't want to work with Jinder Mahal? Because I don't think I ever asked you that before.
You talking me or Hovig?
Oh, Hovig.
Yeah.
Are you Hovig?
Yeah. What was the question?
Oh shit! Sorry. No, I was gonna ask you, like, do you feel like that was fucking? I don't remember anymore. I'm tired.
He asked, do you think that Brock Lesnar really didn't want to work with Jinder Mahal?
Possibly, because if you think about it this way, I think Brock only wants to work with like, the names and like the name brands. Like, he doesn't see that with Jinder Mahal. He would see that with AJ Styles. So I would see why he would say something like that. Granted, it does sound a little fucked up, but I mean,
yeah,
with Jinder Mahal's track record as of lately, it really didn't, hurt anything.
And I mean, I'm gonna just take a break really quickly. Look over here. Ruth is saying the King of the Ring return is for the UK, which, hey, I'll watch that, especially for the United Kingdom Championship. I want Jake. I was gonna say Jake Gyllenhaal. What's his name? Jack Gallagher, and that's his fucking name.
Oh shit! I was about to say. I was like, are you gonna say fucking Jake the Snake?
Yeah. No. He's gonna fucking wrestle for, especially with those young dudes.
I mean, shit. If Jake the Snake's there, you better bring Stone Cold's ass back.
I know. 1996, King of the Ring, all over again. I need my fucking.
And they both can't walk.
I know. You know, remember that promo when he was like, "I'm gonna have a wheelchair match." Now he'll actually fucking have it. Viagra on the pole match. Let's do this. I'm gonna get hard. No, but the thing is,
or like that marketing he did with CM Punk. I'll strap my knee braces up right now and I'll take you down now, son. I have to do it.
Yeah, Jim Ross is all nervous in between him and fucking Jinder Mahal.
Jim Ross is like, fuck, I'm not drunk enough for this shit.
He's like, guys, I mean, and it's for a video game. No, but barbecue and a pole match. But no. Yeah, dude, no, I'm so hyped for the King of the Ring return. Thank you for telling me that, Ruthless. Liam is saying send Jinder to Impact. Well, I mean, we would, but I don't think the Impact bus is going to be there anymore by the time they fucking send his ass overseas.
Who the fuck knows what's even going on over
fucking there? Fucking Trey. Praise the Maharaja. The only good thing about Jinder is the theme song. I feel like that's the case with a lot of wrestlers. The theme song is very, very important to me, man. Like, I'm sorry, but that's the shit that got me into certain wrestlers. Like Stone Cold, for instance. We just mentioned him. Ken Shamrock is another one. Vader is a big one. So yeah, I don't know about that shit. He's saying fire Jinder. I do not agree with that. And Bob Love
Thank you, Nick, for not agreeing with these haters.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's the thing. Like, even Bob saying the chat is smart for hating Jinder's untalented ass. I don't get how people say he's untalented. That dude transformed his whole body in like 2 months.
Jinder is the best wrestler in the WWE roster, and these guys in this chat don't know talent unless some bit him in the ass.
Okay, he turned heel. He's fucking lying. God damn it. Fucking.
No, I'm not lying. Dang it. Stop it. I am not lying.
No, you're playing a fucking character right now. I thought you were on my side, you son of a bitch.
I'm not playing a character. I love Jinder. Praise the Maharaja.
Thank you for
He loves Jinder as much. He loves Jinder as much as I love John Cena.
Well, actually, you probably love John Cena a lot. And that's segue. Because
hold the fuck on. Did you just say I love John Cena?
Yeah. You like him a lot.
Goodbye.
Can I go in on the main event first?
You a little bit. Go ahead. I'm gonna put the red carpet out, and there you go.
Speaking of red, man, I find it funny that Triple H comes out. Well, the all Team Raw comes out, right? And then Triple H comes out, and he doesn't have a Team Raw shirt on. And I'm like, okay, Triple H is too good to have a Raw shirt, right? Like I'm like, man, that's hilarious. Freaking John Cena comes out for Team SmackDown, and he's wearing nothing but green.
Yeah.
He's wearing a green shirt, green armband. The only thing blue is his pants and his freaking shoes.
That shit pissed me off so fucking much.
The funny thing is, the only thing that came to mind is I was like, not only can't we see John Cena, we can't see his red shirt. Blue shirt.
Yeah, but oh god, dude.
Like, goddamn.
And here's
He's wearing
another
that
thing.
stealth camo shit.
Oh god, I hate this match. The Owens and Zayn. I was like half paying attention at this point because I was already hating the match, and then they came out and helped out with playing bronze or a fucking table or something happened. I think Nakamura.
No. It was everybody. Like Bobby Roode and Nakamura were eliminated at the time, and then who was it? Cena and Randy Orton were going to try to get Braun through the table. Then Shane came and started helping, and then Roode and Nakamura came. They all put Braun through the table.
Now, another thing, because I hated that. For one, that shit like that, when everyone agrees to do a heelish fucking thing, they're heels! They are heels! You can't have a bunch of baby faces fucking do a heel shit with their number one enemies. Last week, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were fucking fighting with Randy Orton and Shinsuke Nakamura, and now they're all on the same side. I know it's for SmackDown. I get it. I know it's all...
Wait, what?
Weren't they all, like... Oh, wait, I'm getting confused from Nakamura and Bobby Roode. My bad. Fuck.
Yeah.
But by the way, too, it's like, see what I'm saying, though? Like, just SmackDown people just fucking keep arriving and doing shit. Like, I hate that shit.
I mean, the entire SmackDown side were all face.
I don't know. I just hate this fucking show. Shane McMahon being the last man standing. Can we please stop with the nepotism? Why was Shane was last man standing? You know, I didn't even know he was last man standing like that whole fucking last bit. Because I was like, maybe I missed something. But there's no way that he's the last dude. There is no fucking way. And then they had to do a big surprise thing like Triple H needed to help to fucking mess him up. Now, I know that was because they want to build this fucking angle with Kurt Angle. But then we sat through a fucking stupid promo with Jason Jordan saying, like, you know what? Like, I hope Triple H gets eliminated because that's my dad. And I love my dad. My daddy's so great. I want to hug him.
God.
I want to kiss him. He's the greatest dad in the whole wide world. And I don't want anybody to hold my dad like that.
To this day, I'm still happy he wasn't in that fucking match.
Yeah, fucking A.
I don't think it would have mattered. I think even if he was in that match, the same thing would have happened.
Why couldn't Jason Jordan just come out, though? Why was he wearing the red shirt when he was even fucking wrestling? Why didn't he come out and help fucking Kurt Angle when everything was going down? Why was Kurt Angle wearing gloves that looked like the fucking underwears on the other fucking wrestler? Like, I forgot what he was
I don't know.
Uh,
Right now, Jinder Mahal and Jason Jordan had the fucking easiest paychecks tonight. They just showed up, said a promo, and went home.
Yeah. God. Fuck. That ending was so lame, too. Braun
Maharaja
Strowman.
making it even.
Shut the fuck up. No, dude, that ending with Braun Strowman choking out Triple H, and Triple H does the biggest fucking, like, you scared your little boy and for looking at porn face ever. Like, he was just like,
And the way Braun is sitting there yelling at him, making it sound like Daddy was really mad.
I know, like, don't you ever fucking miss school again, you little motherfucker. Triple H's like, dude, I thought Triple H was gonna do the Free Willy whale fucking cry, like,
But I do have to say one thing though. I did like the fact that Triple H was in the match because half of the people in the fucking match were all NXT stars, and it almost came like full circle, especially when he was going up against Rude. And did he go up against Nakamura? I don't remember, but
yeah, he did.
He did. Yes, you're right. But it kind of felt like bittersweet to me, you know. It's like he's like Triple H daddies with his kids right now. They're playing, you know.
And he brought in Kurt Angle back too. Like, he was the one who called Kurt Angle to bring him back to WWE too. So, you know, you gotta watch Spider-Man: Homecoming. Oh wait, I'm sorry, WWE Homecoming. Fucking stupid. Anyways, sorry. It came out the same day Spider-Man came out. Like, that pisses me the fuck off. Like, really, you're gonna just like, oh hey, speaking of Homecoming, Kurt Angle Homecoming. Like, fuck you. He's not as good Spider-Man. Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, sorry.
This is true.
It should piss me the fuck off. So, anyways, but no, like that Braun Strowman screaming at him thing, you know, like, that's bad. You a bad boy, Triple H, and you just fucking crying like a little bitch. I mean, he literally had tears coming out, which, hey, bravo for fucking actually being able to, like, squeeze some kind of fucking tear out. But then again, I'd be crying too if he was crushing my fucking larynx, whatever the fuck it's called. Just choking me whenever. Shit. I'm fucking up a lot tonight. But yeah, I hate that. I hated the whole fucking thing. Trey, take it away, sir. Oh, wait, no.
There's only a few things I liked in this match. A few. I like how Hovik said, I like the NXT kid stuff. I love that. John Cena coming out in the green shirt was stupid. The Triple H not even wearing a Raw shirt was stupid. It's like, where's our team leadership? It was a team, like, you know, togetherness there. Freaking Team Raw falling apart already. Like, in the very beginning was stupid, but then they were still somehow able to still overcome on SmackDown like that. Rude and Nakamura losing as quick as they did was pretty dumb as well. I didn't like that. Man, the promo, I'm all over the place with this right now. The promo Braun did to Triple H afterwards, where he's like, "If you ever do that again, I'm gonna make sure this is the last game you ever play." I did love that. That was actually pretty cool.
But you love that fucking pun. He was like, "And by the way, we're some kind of Suicide Squad." Like, like
it was the way he delivered it. Like Braun Strowman, it was the way he delivered it, man. Like I want Braun to be pushed to the moon and back at this point. He's proved it, man. He got it. Like, I'm loving Braun Strowman way more than I ever did Roman Reigns. Because I don't like Roman Reigns, who's being bred and turned to this.
I don't know how heavy I could nod my head to that, man. That shit,
I'm sorry.
Hurt.
Make me
fucking... That's
I'm sorry. I'm buying to the Braun train. I'm on that train, man. I can't. Like, I got off the Roman train real fast. I'm on the Braun train now. I'm like, man, put Braun to the moon, man.
I wasn't even on that train. Shit.
I was at one point. I hate to admit it. I was off of Roman Reigns at one point, but then I think it was after the Royal Rumble where I was like, nope, I'm off this train. I'm out.
I got oh, well, wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I think that's pretty much all I have for right now until I can think of something else. But that whole thing was stupid. If this Survivor Series match, it's like the Women's Survivor Series match, like the whole part of them trying to push Asuka to the moon. Mm-hmm. If all this was a setup, Triple H versus Kurt Angle, then this was a waste of time and this was dumb. I did not like this match at all. I mean, it had a few good fan service scenes, but other than that, it was pretty pointless. Making Shane McMahon be the last person in the ring just to be like, oh, he's getting his comeuppance, so that was dumb. It was pretty dumb, and it was just leading to a feud that's probably not even going to be that good. And by the way, Kurt Angle does not still got it.
No, he really does not, man. And he certainly doesn't have a good fucking agent who tells him what to fucking wear, because what's up with those gloves being made out of the fucking knee pads and underwear of Bobby Roode? When he was grabbing him, like trying to do a fucking leg hold or whatever the fuck, it looked like his hands glitched like 2K18 and he became infused with Bobby Roode's fucking crotch. Like, what the fuck was that? That was ridiculous. And the biggest thing that makes me mad, too, I'm sorry, Hovik, I'm shitting all over this fucking shit. I keep showing your face, and I know it's killing you a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're just dead inside. I don't know. Who knows? But the thing is, another thing that pissed me off. Where the fuck was Kane? He just got slammed through the fucking ring. He should be mad. There was a situation where Triple H, I mean, like, this could have been a cool thing where Kane comes down and he's like, you know what, like, I'm still, like, kind of corporate. I'm going to work for the authority. I'm a bad guy. I help bad guys all the time. Braun just fucked me up. I'm for Raw. So many reasons why Kane should have came out. No Kane. So many reasons why Jason Jordan should have came out. No Jason Jordan. What the fuck? It's so simple. Kane doesn't even have to talk or anything. Just have him come out and get slammed or something. It would have been so simple. But no. I was Shane McMahon, the fucking last guy on the goddamn SmackDown team. He's the owner. I hate it. I hate it so much, Hovik.
Boo.
Sorry.
This match sucked.
Do you have any other cons, Hovik? Do you have any cons about this match, actually?
I mean, other than the cons you guys pretty much said, I mean, there's really not much to say. I mean,
yeah.
I'm with Trey. Like, there's a couple of things that I liked in the match. Like, a lot of, like, some of it was fun. Like, but the second half, it just started getting like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like, especially with Triple H pedigreed fucking Angle. I was like, oh, I was like, I know that they wanted to set up Angle and Triple H, but I was like, is he turning face?
Yeah.
Like, and then as soon as I asked, is he turning face? He pedigreed Shane. I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
And then I said it to myself. I was like, wait a minute, did he just want to be in the spot? I was like, Trip, game, I love you, but sit your ass down real quick, just for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and the biggest thing too.
You should have let Angle or Braun take care of this shit, but.
Yeah, and Bob is always coming for me. By the way, just Liam, thanks for watching. You have fun. Yes, Governor of Knoxville, Kane. That's so strange that he's the governor of anything. I can't imagine Kane.
Wait a minute, did he actually win?
No, he didn't win, but he was trying to be.
Shit, I'm about to say. I'm like, damn, he won and he's still wrestling?
No, he cannot do that.
That boy got power.
But Jason Jones in here. Jason, I never really see you, man. It's awesome that you actually came on to this thing, man. It's fucking cool. Bob's leaving.
Oh, Jason Jones.
No, yeah, not Jason Jordan. He's like, he came in here like, don't talk about my dad, my dad. You wasn't grab me.
Don't talk about my dad.
But no, man. Fucking yeah. I completely agree with you, Hovig, on everything too. And I guess we'll just get into ratings now. First off, I'm gonna fucking rate like what I think of the show as far as match quality. It was definitely a 4.5 out of 5. From the New Day doing what they fucking did and those women matches. I mean, Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte. Trey, you're absolutely right. That was a great fucking match. Everything. I mean, I don't want to go into a big old thing about it, but it was just fucking incredible. So yeah, definitely 4.5 out of 5. But as far as writing and entertainment and just making fucking sense, and once again, the math thing. Fuck, go to math school, WWE writing team. This is a 2 out of fucking 5. This was pretty fucking bad. And the matches helped the quality of that. I mean, if it was purely writing, I would give it a fucking 0 out of 5. But, 2 out of 5, I think it's fucking fair because, some of the stuff really did lend to some interesting shit. And, I mean, the Triple H thing, he looked at Braun Strowman for a good fucking minute before he turned around and said, I'm going to pedigree Shane McMahon. It was almost like they both looked at each other like, hey, we got like 3 more minutes to fucking spare. Like, we didn't do the math right again. So let's just look at each other for fucking ever. And then, it was bad. The entrances, too fucking long. I did not like the entrances. There's just there's so many things. I don't want to bitch all fucking night. 2 out of 5 for me. Hovig, take it away. You gorgeous motherfucker, you.
All right, so I'm gonna do it a little different. I'm just gonna do a normal rating. I'm not gonna separate it like you did. But I mean, I actually had a lot of fun throughout the night. So my rating would actually be a 3.5 out of 5. Mm-hmm. I had fun. A lot of the matches were pretty fucking good, like the two tag the tag matches, the New Day and the Shield, and the Bar versus the Usos, fucking phenomenal. I did enjoy the Lesnar and AJ match. Forgot the Miz and Baron Corbin existed. The women's match and the main event, it had a bunch of flaws, but I still had fun watching it, especially during the first half. That shit was great. But yeah, 3.5 out of 5.
Trey, what'd you rate this show, sir?
Do y'all want to guess?
Oh, actually, as far as match,
2 out of 5.
Me, I don't know if you're gonna follow the same thing that I did. So if you were, I would say that if it was match quality only, you would give this definitely 4 out of 5. For writing, you would give this a 2 out of 5. So overall, both put together, you would give this a 3 out of 5.
Both wrong. I'm giving it a 3.5 with Hovig. I'm giving it a normal review, and I'm gonna do my normal high point and low point thing I do. This pay-per-view was okay. It was really okay. I was entertained the whole night, so it wasn't like the matches were really bad, except for the women's Survivor Series match. What about a load of garbage? Who did Becky Lynch piss off to freaking lose the way she did in that match? I think the only good thing I liked about the Survivor Series match was Tamina and Nia Jax. I thought that part of the match was awesome, but it got ruined when it became a count out. I'm with you, Nick. That count out crap was stupid, and they were just leading all that to just Asuka, like, oh, I'm Asuka, unbeatable, blah blah blah, bull crap. That was a low point, by the way. And another low point was Miz versus I said Miz versus Curtis Axel. Miz versus Baron Corbin. It was just there. But the highlights, I have 3 highlights. The first being my number 1 match of the night, Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte. They tore the house down, especially Alexa Bliss. I want to see more aggressive wrestling Bliss because, man, she was just in it to win it tonight. She really wanted that victory over Charlotte. That way she can finally cross out all the 4 horsewomen, down the line and be like, I defeated you all. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and Charlotte pulled it out, but she had to claw tooth and nail for that victory. Another one was the tag team match with Jay and Jimmy and Cesaro and Sheamus, the bar. That was fun. Loved it. Had so much fun doing that match. It was great. It was awesome. I'm glad the Usos won it. And the third one was AJ versus Brock. Like I said, like Hovik said, this is like the first real match Brock Lesnar really had since he's been back, and it was just a lot of fun. AJ made Brock kind of work for that victory as well. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was cool. I had fun with the night. And yeah, I can't believe who won tonight in terms of SmackDown versus Raw. I mean, it was a big blowout. I can't believe NXT won 7-4-3.
Yeah, no, same here, man. I really I really am surprised. But here's the thing, though. Usually it'd be ending off right now. And by the way, too, I just want to show this really quick. Red Robot King 7 says it's 4 out of 5, and then Ruthless says it's 3.5 out of 5, just like you, Trey and Novik. But the thing is, though, as you see on the side, I put what's next and Be the Booker. Now, I'm curious, and I'm only going to do this for just 2 people, Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles. What's next for Brock Lesnar? Go ahead, Novik.
Well, for AJ Styles, he's going to lose the belt back to Jinder Mahal, and Brock Lesnar, we won't see his ass until Royal Rumble.
All right.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Honestly, I feel like right now Braun Strowman is going to take that fucking belt off Brock Lesnar in January. But yeah, he's definitely coming back in Royal Rumble. And I also feel like AJ Styles, yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to lose to Jinder Mahal. I think there's going to be a big fucking match, like a Fatal 4-Way or something. And, maybe he loses it to Randy Orton or Shinsuke. Unless
they keep it on him until Mania and he loses it to Shinsuke.
Yeah, or maybe loses to Kevin Owens. Maybe they pull some shit and like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn helps cheat to help fucking Kevin Owens wins. And then there you go. You got Kevin Owens having a belt and he'll lose at WrestleMania to maybe Nakamura or somebody who's really, really popular. But I think Nakamura's stock is fucking falling hardcore. Now, we got through that part. I'm going to ask you guys now, Be the Booker with the exact same guys. If it was up to you, Hovik, what would you do with Brock Lesnar next?
Oh, shit. What would I do with Brock Lesnar? Triple threat match between him, Braun Strowman, and Finn Balor.
That would be the shit. No, not Finn Balor, but I mean, it's
Demon Balor. Demon Balor.
There we go. Yes. And then, for AJ Styles, what would you do next if you were booking?
We all want to see him versus Shinsuke. So I would slowly start building up something between him and Shinsuke. That's what I would do. Because I know that Jinder Mahal is going to try to want to get his fucking title back, but there's a good possibility it may or may not happen. But I would totally, at least after Clash of Champions, like maybe even after Royal Rumble, start slowly building up AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura and have them main event that Mania.
Yeah, and really quick, I'm going to show this chat really quick. Ruthless is saying that Usos versus Bar, New Day versus Shield were good, but they weren't that great. He's also saying they'll probably keep it on him until Mania because there isn't a clear person to give it to right now other than Shinsuke, who you want that match for. And yeah, like I really do feel the same way with you, Hovik. I feel like AJ Styles needs to be saving that belt. I think he should be going against like people from 205 Live or maybe somebody who jumps from Raw to SmackDown or something. Within the coming months, and then WrestleMania is a big one. Shinsuke probably wins Royal Rumble. I hate Shinsuke, but yeah, it makes sense for Nakamura to win the Royal Rumble at this point. I can't see anybody else fucking doing that. And then there you go, Styles versus Shinsuke. Maybe Finn Balor wins something too, and then it's a triple threat. That would be fucking, oh my god, splooge worthy. Everybody would freak the fuck out. And with Brock, if it was up to me, I would definitely say Brock Lesnar definitely needs to fuck. Well, you can't do much right now because the dates and everything. But by January, I feel like, yeah, Brock should definitely go against fucking, Braun Strowman, or if not, Kane. It'd be cool if something happened to a triple threat match because the Kane-Braun Strowman thing gets in the middle of fucking Brock Lesnar, and Brock ends up losing and blames it on Kurt Angle, and then we get that big rematch that we've always wanted from, their 2003 feud. Brock versus Angle, fucking let's go. That'd be the shit. I would love that very much.
The one thing is, I really do feel that Triple H. triple threat match between Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, and Samoa Joe, because I feel that Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman do need their rematch against fucking Brock.
Yeah.
You know, because they never got their rematches from their previous
from the first masturbation session.
Whatever.
Okay.
Man, but
yeah.
Yeah, but Trey, you be the booker wise. Who would you actually? I mean, what would you do with AJ Styles?
Man, that's kind of hard because I know that what's next for AJ. He's gonna go against Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is gonna get that rematch clause. Now, if he wins, I don't know if he beats Jinder Mahal and keeps the title. I don't know really where he can go from there. I mean,
but what would you do if you were the booker, though?
Dang it! What would I do if I was a booker? I want AJ to keep the title, regardless of how much of a fan I am of Jinder Mahal. I do think the title needs to stay off Jinder for a little bit because he's had the title for a while. So I would have AJ probably keep the title till before Mania because I think it would be time for AJ to have a big match with somebody else. With who, I have to think about that because it's obviously not going to be Shawn Michaels, which is the match I really want. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't really got anything.
Man, how about Brock Lesnar? Like, do you feel like, I mean, do you have anything as a booker? Do you feel like you have anything for Brock Lesnar to do that you would really like to see come true?
See come true, Braun beat Brock. I would want that more than anything. I think, or either Braun or Samoa Joe. Granted, I know we both had those matches already, but I really think, to believable wise, those are the only two people I could see beating Brock.
Yeah, no, that would be the shit, honestly. And I hope that happens. I think it's very obvious that Braun is the big fucking kahuna. He needs to be the big thing. And maybe, like, if he beats Brock at January Royal Rumble, maybe at WrestleMania, Triple H faces Braun. I mean, we just... That whole shit with him choking out Triple H, that was a build-up. That's going to be in a video package later on. Braun and Triple H are going to fight somewhere down the line. And I don't know when that's
to be honest, that's going to be sweet. That'd be sweet.
I mean, and hopefully Triple H, I want that Doherty to come back. I want Triple H to bring up people to fight off against Braun Strowman. And, you know, like, I'm going to send the fucking shoulders in. Like, let's fucking kill this dude like Godzilla and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's going to happen. I mean, I hope it is.
That'd be...
Man.
Yeah.
Speaking of...
Oh, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, speaking of Triple H, man, I was going through Twitter just now. And after the show, he went back. He tried to go back to the entrance ramp. And he ran against the freaking Titantron.
Man, do you have a link to this shit, bro?
I'm about to send it right now.
Oh, I gotta see this shit.
Oh, I got it right here.
I'm about to send it right now.
I got it right here.
That's so funny.
Oh, there it is.
Yo,
dude, look at Stephanie.
Yo. Bro, that is some fucking Looney Tunes shit right there.
I want some Looney Tunes sound effects on that.
Oh, look at that. Oh, shit,
I've been laughing at that for the past 10 minutes.
Steph was like, "Oh shit, my husband's a dumbass."
Dude, look at Stephanie. She's like, like, "Yeah, good job, honey." Oh, gee, fuck.
And the best part is, and you know the best part? The motherfucking camera guy right there, right in front of him.
The camera guy was just looking like, "Fuck yeah, you fucking turncoat! How dare you do that to Kurt Angle, you motherfucker!"
Oh shit!
Oh damn, that's unfortunate timing.
Oh, that was funny.
Those would be one of those fucking moments where you wish that they still had that shit going on the damn network.
I know. Like, do you imagine the copyright logo in the bottom? It's like 2017 copyright. Bam.
and the final thing you see right before the logo comes out, it's Stephanie's face like,
no, dude. And then look at Triple H just selling it too. He's just like, oh, and then he falls like, well, fuck.
He's like, well, fuck. Oh man.
Anyway,
I love the caption. Did you read it though?
Yeah, it looks like the entrance page was on Team SmackDown.
Yeah. Anyway, should I do the usual spill now?
Oh, go ahead and do the usual spill, man. We ending this
Oh
shit
yeah,
off, son.
just don't spill like this, motherfucker.
I know. Damn, I just clicked out of this fucking thing, and then this is what I see, y'all. Oh wait, Carl, don't do that, son. Good lord,
anyway,
man.
yeah,
I did not see that coming. No wonder you're subscribed to this fucking thing. Now I know it. Now I know why the trash isn't taken out, Trey. God damn it. But no, man, go ahead, bro.
Tomorrow is the Ringside Hangouts Raw reaction. We'll see the fallout from the Survivor Series on Raw, and we're gonna be there to review it. Then Tuesday, of course, is a SmackDown fallout. We're gonna see how everything's gonna happen with SmackDown. Then, of course, join us for the midweek chat attack on Wednesday, and then, of course, the midnight chat attack 7:30 CST. And then don't come that Sunday. There's no pay-per-view, and we want to catch up on sleep.
Absolutely. And I know somebody mentioned, actually it was Jason Jones, or Jason, whatever, I forgot his fucking name. I think it was Jason Jones. But he was telling me, yeah, like, you guys are slipping on the NXT, and it's like, we might end up doing the NXT shows, but I gotta tell you, those NXT...
Hold on.
Hey, I probably will. But I don't know.
We slipping on NXT because A, there's the midweek chat attack, and B, goddamn, that's 3 fucking days of wrestling podcasts.
And here's another thing too, though. Like, I can't do those takeovers anymore, man. Those takeovers after the midnight chat attack, I was so fucking tired. Holy shit, bro.
I thought we were just going to talk about Takeover along with the Survivor Series today, but then when you messaged me saying we were going to do it, I was like, fuck, I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah,
I woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I literally had to have my freaking mom figure I live with had to come check on me. Like, Trey, are you okay? You still asleep? They're like, what? Huh? And I looked at the clock, 1 o'clock. What the?
Oh, man, I was so fucking sleepy, too.
Well, god damn.
But no, people, that's gonna be it. You already heard everything Trey said. So, and most importantly, though, one thing that we forgot to say, Trey, I'm gonna count it down so you can tell them what this is. And 1, 2, 3, attack the fucking
mother beeping chat. Screw WrestleMania, screw SummerSlam. But that's Survivor Series. It was okay. We gave it 3.5. Well, me and Hova gave it 3.5. We gave it 2.
It's not even on the top of my best 2000.
Man, that boy just ran right to that fucking stage, man. Yo, he took the game alright. On the floor. Triple H.
Time to play the game, y'all.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go backstage. Oh.